Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. Today we're taking a journey into generalization land and talking about the top 10 types of gamers. Now of course these are broad strokes and you can be multiple kinds of the types that we talk about on our list. Plus to be fair, there's a few that we didn't get to because, you know, we only got 10 numbers. Top 10. It's our shtick. So if we missed the type of gamer you are, or if you have a different definition of one of the ones that we talk about today, make sure you let us know in those comments below. But without any further hesitation, let's just jump right in. And at number 10 is the closet gamer. Starting off this list is a gamer who doesn't really like to acknowledge the fact that they game. The closet gamer indulges in video games the way that Frank Underwood smokes cigarettes in House of Cards. He's technically a smoker, and oh boy is it satisfying, but there's no way in hell he's gonna publicly let people know that. The closet gamer can be anybody you know, a coworker, a family member, even a buddy from school. They indulge in their downtime, but it's rare that you'll ever find out about it. Until one day you run into them at Fan Expo, and then they have to explain themselves. This isn't to say all closet gamers are ashamed of their adoration of games. They just like to keep their private life private. And at number 9 is the gameplay watcher. This gamer watches a ton of gameplay footage on YouTube, either to confirm whether or not they want to purchase whatever game it is that they're watching, or just for fun. And hey, I totally get the former. New releases can be expensive, so you definitely want to drive the car before you purchase it, so to speak. And the latter? Well, sometimes it's just fun to watch certain YouTubers react to games that you've already played before, or games that don't really float your boat, but still might be fun to watch. And at number 8 is the casual gamer. This gamer is someone who isn't as committed as the other types on this list. They're a big fan of gaming, regardless if it's video games, board games, or card games. You name it. They just don't have the time to indulge as much as the rest of us. Or they have a tendency to really get into one game once a year, since other games out there just don't appeal to them. They're that friend of yours who played Skyrim for 2 months straight and hasn't touched their PlayStation since, but still tried a Goat Simulator because they thought it was kind of funny. They're also the ones who always play every game on easy, and they don't even know what Twitch is, but they'd probably find it cool if you showed them. Won't get an account though. And at number 7 is the collector. They boast all the legacy systems and a collection of games to wow any gamer, and they're super precious about keeping things in pristine condition. But it's not only classics, oh no. This gamer is very much active with contemporary games and needs to collect all of the editions of their favorite games. Get the DLCs, the skins, everything, even down to the merch. They're the dude or dudette wearing a Halo shirt with a Pokédex watch from Japan and owns enough video game action figures, still in their original packaging of course, that they've run out of room on their bookshelves. And at number 6 is the couch potato. We've all been the couch potato once in our lives. This gamer is someone who will play a game for hours, even days straight. It's what they live and breathe, and they won't get off that couch until the game is over, or to get more food and sometimes maybe shower. If you're a couch potato though, remember, there's no shame in being addicted. Just like drink some water occasionally, okay? Good chat. And at number 5 is the retro gamer. Similar to the collector, this kind of gamer likes to dabble in classics, but isn't obsessed with needing to collect and preserve games as much. They're just in it for the fun. Whether that's just a preference for the classics or totally just a ride in nostalgia land, this gamer appreciates the historical relevance of his or her favorite retro games, but is still pretty casual about bringing their Game Boy to the beach or showing off a game at a party. They likely dabble in other forms of geekdom too, and sometimes they can be total hipsters. But hey, you know they're that kind of friend that you can bring to the new arcade bar that opened downtown and have a few beers while laughing over your inability to get past the first few levels of Pac-Man. You know the one. And at number 4 is the cheater. It's not about the challenge as much with this gamer. They want the sweetness that comes with victory without having to worry about getting stuck or dying or having to restart a level. Unlimited master balls? Done. Lower your 5-star rating? Bam. Easy. 1-ups for days? Yeah, I feel that. This isn't to say that the cheater doesn't like to have a fun time. It's just a fun time on their terms. And at number 3 is the competitor. They've got to be the very best, like no one ever was. Yes, sorry I went there. But there's truth in that sentiment. The competitive gamer likes a good challenge, whether that means they just need to win all of the gold trophies and hit that 100% completion mark, or if they're just really into competitive gaming and working their way into a career out of it. Regardless, if the competitor is a friend of yours, it's great to watch them in action, but sometimes mildly frustrating if you're playing co-op with them, because you know you're probably gonna lose. And at number 2 is the modder. This gamer likes open world sandbox games that they can mod and manipulate. Whether it's the desire to be a creative genius or to strictly cause mayhem and mischief, the modder is usually a gamer with a great sense of humor, and someone you can always rely on to have a good time. They have a tendency to breathe new life into games that you've gotten sick of, and that in itself is a talent. And finally, in our number 1 spot is the pretentious gamer. A bit of an elitist, this gamer will only ever play games of a certain caliber. The ones who have near perfect ratings, the best graphics, and absolutely no flaws in their story, according to them. They have an opinion on most games and will judge your top picks if they don't consider them to be on par with their level of tolerance. While you can argue that having great taste is important and can be an asset, sometimes this gamer gets into some pretty mean territory. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to waste your time or money playing shitty games though. But if your best friend really enjoyed playing Heavy Rain, maybe don't destroy your friendship over it. Just judge them silently. There we have it, friends. What kind of gamer are you? Let us know in those comments below. And if you'd like a part 2, give us a shout. But for now, I'm Kelly Pally for Top 10 Gaming, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.